Hi students, welcome back to Crack NEET Bio. Today we'll be discussing about NEET Biology exam, marking scheme, sections and question paper, and the must-know rules that you should know before attempting the questions. So are you ready? So we can directly head into the video. Let's take a quick look at the NEET 2026 exam pattern. The exam will be conducted in pen and paper mode. Candidates will be provided with an OMR sheet and they need to mark their answers using either a black or blue ballpoint pen. The duration of the exam will be 3 hours. That means 180 minutes. A total of 180 questions will be asked in NEET 2026, which accounts for a maximum mark of 720. That means each question will get 1 minute time to answer. So biology, botany and zoology combined will be having 90 questions and will have a maximum mark of 360. Botany will be having 45 questions and zoology will be having 45 questions. When it comes to the medium of the exam, candidates can choose from a wide range of languages, including English, Hindi, Assamese, Bengali, Gujarati, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, Oriya, Malayalam, Kannada, Punjabi, and Urdu. So that's the exam structure you need to keep in mind while preparing for NEET 2026. As per the NTA guidelines, all NEET answers have to be marked using a ballpoint pen. The ballpoint pen will be provided by the authorities inside the exam hall of NEET 2026. The candidates has to mark the test booklet code on the NEET OMR sheet 2026. Failing to do this will lead the candidates into problems. All the required rough work should be done in the space provided in the test booklet only. As per the NEET 2026 paper pattern, once marked answer in the OMR sheet can't be erased. Now we can see the important points to remember while choosing medium in NEET. Candidates opting for English are provided the NEET UG 2026 test booklet in English only. Students opting for Hindi are provided with a bilingual test booklet in English and Hindi. All candidates opting for regional languages are provided with a bilingual test booklet in their selected regional language and English. In case of any ambiguity in the translation of any of the questions, the English version of the NEET question paper is treated as final. You should know how much marks you are going to get for each correct answers, incorrect answer, and unattempted questions. Okay. You will get 4 marks for each correct answers and a negative 1 mark for each incorrect answer and 0 mark for unattempted questions. So if you are able to make that 90 questions right, you can get a maximum mark of 360. That means 360 out of 360. And that 360 is exactly half of the total NEET exam mark, that is 720. So biology alone carries half the mark of NEET. Now we are moving to subject-wise analysis. First, we'll start with botany analysis. Here we are going to see the type of questions asked and what strategy that we have to pick to do a smart work. The first type of question is by heart questions or memory based questions, and that corresponds to 30 to 40% of whole questions. That means they are straightforward facts from NCERT. For example, which one is a gymnosperm, or identify the plant with phylloclad. So these questions are some straightforward questions, memory based questions. So what strategy we have to choose for those kind of questions, that is by heart or memory based questions. That is, read NCERT thoroughly, line by line, especially tables, examples, and footnotes. The second type of question is conceptual questions, which account for 40 to 50%. Conceptual question means they are logic driven. NCERT based logic driven questions requiring basic conceptual clarity. If you know the concept clearly, you'll be able to answer the question even if that question is twisted. For example, what will happen if turgor pressure increases in a guard cell? You will know because you know the concept. And the strategy that you have to follow in order to answer that conceptual question is you have to focus on understanding key concepts in plant physiology, genetics, and molecular biology, as we are talking about botany now. Then comes the diagram-based questions or image-based question, which accounts for 5 to 10%. Simple diagrams from NCERT is asked, for example, floral formula, leaf types. And the strategy that you have to follow in order to answer that image-based question is practice all NCERT diagrams, especially from anatomy, morphology, and reproduction. Here comes the last type of question, that is application-based questions or experimental-based questions, which accounts for 10 to 15%. These questions are based on practical understanding or practical knowledge that you have. For example, which enzyme is used in PCR? So PCR is an application part, right? So that practical knowledge, if you have, you will be able to answer this question. So the strategy that you have to follow in order to answer this kind of application level question is revise applications of concepts like tissue culture, biotechnology, plant hormones, etc. We are now moving on to zoology analysis. Again, the type of questions and the strategy that you have to follow in order to answer that type of questions. Okay? Yeah, the first type of question that you can face in zoology paper will be NCERT factual. That means again the by heart or straightforward questions that they can ask directly from NCERT, which accounts for 30 to 40% of questions. So as I've already told, it is direct from textbooks. There is no twists, direct line by line. For example, which hormone is secreted by corpus luteum? So you already know it's progesterone. You have studied it in NCERT textbook. You just have to mark the answer. So the strategy that you have to follow in order to answer that straightforward question is thoroughly memorize all terminologies and points from NCERT, especially human physiology, reproductive health, biomolecules, etc. Then comes the second type of questions, that is conceptual, or concept-based questions or logic-driven questions, which accounts for 30 to 40%. So these type of questions test your deeper understanding of concept and it will show some minor twists. So if you are clear about the concepts, you don't have to worry. You will be able to answer that question. You'll be able to cope up with that twists. For example, what would happen if bile is not secreted in the intestine? That means in order to answer this question, you should know a lot of things. First, you should know what is bile, from where it is secreted, and why it is secreted. What is a function? What happens if it is secreted in the intestine? And what happens if it's not secreted in the intestine? The strategy that you have to follow in order to answer this concept-based question is, from NCERT, practice diagrams properly and practice flow charts properly. It will show the steps in an easy way of any process and causation effects as well. The third type of question which is asked in zoology NEET paper is match the following questions or assertion reason type of questions, which accounts for 5 to 10%. These type of questions are slightly higher order thinking questions, not the straightforward one, but from the NCERT scope, yet it is tricky. Example, match the glands with secretion. So if you know the glands and their secretion, you'll be able to answer this question. So see this example. Salivary gland, stomach, pancreas, sweat gland, and secretions on the other side, saliva, gastric juice, digestive enzymes, and sweat. So you'll be able to match the list 1 and list 2 properly. The strategy that you have to follow in order to answer this assertion reason type of questions or match the following type of question, match the list type of question is learn classification tables and processes well. So you'll able to match it. Here comes a final type of question, that is application based or clinical related questions in zoology that accounts for 10 to 15%. So that is the applied biology where the diagnosis, vaccine and gene therapy comes. For example, see this one. Which vaccine is used for polio? So that is an application level question that you should know. And the strategy that you should pick in order to answer that question, I would say it is to focus on recent biotechnology and human health chapters, particularly the diagnosis, vaccine and gene therapy part. We have covered all the type of questions and the strategy that you have to follow in order to answer the question for both botany and zoology by this time. Now we will see what is the difficulty level that we should expect in NEET biology paper. So we have seen easy questions and moderate easy questions and difficult questions. Yeah. So what is the percentage of that questions? Okay. You can expect 30% of easy questions, and then comes the half, that is 50%. That will be moderate type of questions. Difficulty level will be moderate. Then you have the rest 20%. That is the tricky questions. So that tricky questions, there will be mainly conceptual or multi-step questions. So my dear students, please be very attentive now. I'm going to get the most important point. That is the pro tips. You just have to follow these 5 tips in order to attain your 360 out of 360 in NEET biology. So the first and foremost tip will be stick to NCERT. NCERT is your Bible. All questions are either direct or slight twists from NCERT. Then the second tip is make your own chapter-wise flashcards. The third one will be solve mock tests regularly and analyze your mistake. Fourth one is revise your NCERT. It's not just reading NCERT, you have to revise it at least 5 times before the exam. And the final one is practice previous 10-year question paper. If you are able to do these 5 tips, you will be able to attain your 360 out of 360. All the best. That's it for today's session, my dear students. If you found this video helpful, don't just stop here. Revise, practice, and keep pushing towards that perfect 360 out of 360 in NEET biology. Subscribe to Crack NEET Bio for more previous year question paper discussions, concept breakdowns, mnemonics, and exam strategies all in one place. Drop your feedback in the comments below. We will value your opinions greatly. And remember, here at Crack NEET Bio, we don't just learn biology, we crack it. See you in the next video. Until then, keep studying smart, stay motivated, and keep chasing your dream while cool. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you for watching the video.
Crack NEET Bio.